Education is a resource every great nation of the world has harnessed. Nigeria, the third fastest growing economy in the world. Center of excellence for both recreation and investments. A colorful nation, rich in culture, the pride and joy of Africa. A country with a vision to change the way the world views Africa.
My name is I am 14 years old. I'm just too deep. I want to be a doctor.
A recent publication by UNESCO shows that Nigeria has the largest population of out-of-school children, about 10.5 million. With these statistics in place, one wonders how this country will be able to achieve its dreams, especially in a place like this. This is Ekpe, a riverine community located several miles away from the refined architecture and affluent islands of Lagos, Nigeria, a place lacking the basic amenities of life, such as good roads, electricity, and good water supply, a community whose only source of education is a 65-year-old school that has been abandoned by its teachers and fallen into disuse. The indigenes of Ekpe understand the importance of education, so little did they know that their dreams were about to come true through a young man by the name of
Otto Orandam, the founder of the Slum2School project.
A project which he started in 2011 as a community development service during his National Youth Service Corps year, with the aim being...
Basically, we are an organization that provides access to education for disadvantaged kids in slums and remote communities across Nigeria and Africa.
This great vision could be tied to the solution to UNESCO statistics. Otto has in the last 2 years helped and enrolled over 500 underprivileged children, 320 being from Makokui community, into schools free of charge, which earned him various national honors ranging from the Lagos State Honors Award for the Most Outstanding CUPS member in 2011 to Community Shield Awards by Generation Leaders, Future Awards Innovation in Education, and the Nigerian Corporate Social Responsibility Awards, amongst many others.
We know the situation of the educational system in this region. Lots of children do not have access to schools. Most schools are not well equipped to accommodate these kids, and there are lots of challenges, and what we do is try to see how we could provide an intervention to solve these problems.
Donations to the less privileged communities would only alleviate their pressing needs for a while, but education will create a thirst for better alternatives, improved choices, and greater opportunities for the people of this community. With this school of thought, Slum2School, and a total of 20 volunteers embarked on a journey to carry out a project in Ekpe community.
And right now we are in Emina community, which is the most central community in the Ekpe riverine area. We have Saga, we have Take, we have Yeguda, there are lots of other communities. And if we can provide a very conducive learning environment by renovating the school right here, we can actually get all the other children in neighboring communities to come down here.
All they had was 3 days to put the first phase of their project into motion, and so rest was a luxury, especially when they had to visit all the villages that made up Ekpe community to collect the biodata of every child resident there. Some aspects of the trip took them through a 45-kilometer trek along the waterlogged parts of Ekpe, all for the love of providing education to a disadvantaged minority.
So right here, what we have is the profiling stage, and we're trying to get the information, the biodata, history of these children to ascertain their vulnerability. We work mostly with orphans and vulnerable children, and these are kids who mostly have lost their parents. Some of them live with one or two of their parents, with their elder sisters, caregivers like grandmothers or aunties and uncles. And in situations like this, you find out that the child might not have an equal opportunity to children who have their parents. What we're trying to do is to get most of this information, certain information that can help us ascertain if this child is actually vulnerable, which means the child is going to be a beneficiary of the Slum2School project and will provide all the child needs to get access to education.
One of the basic factors to consider for learning is the environment, and that was an issue that would really have to be tackled.
When we came to the community, we found out that one of the biggest challenges as regards education was the fact that the school was not in a very good shape. And it meant there were no chairs, the school was looking really very old and dilapidated, the windows were broken, the doors were out, the blackboards were all fallen, and lots of things were not just right. And we felt that aside just getting these kids and profiling them and providing educational materials for them, we should also try to make the school look better for them. And so we began to do the renovation project. We hope it's going to be really very conducive and very convenient for the kids. We have our volunteers working. We have the painters and the bricklayers doing so much renovation. We actually want to bring the school back to what it's meant to be like, a conducive environment for these kids to live in. So we are building the toilets right behind the school. We are fixing the windows and the chairs and putting lots of things that will make it very conducive. We've also cleared the grasses around the school, and we are still going to be doing this over the next coming months.
With organizations like this championing education around Nigeria, it won't take long for this great nation to achieve her dream of changing the way the world views Africa as a whole.